Hamas leader says 80 fighters dead in war with Israel. Hamas leader in the Gaza Strip on Wednesday said 80 militants were dead during the 11-day war with Israel that ended last week, providing the group's first official tally for losses sustained in the fighting. Gaza's Hamas-run health ministry has put the number of Palestinians dead in the Israeli offensive this month at 254. But it did not give a breakdown between civilians and combatants. Speaking to the Associated Press, Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar said those dead last week included 57 members of his group's armed wing, 22 members of the smaller Islamic Jihad group and 1 member of a small group called the Popular Resistance Committees. Hamas presented a list from the health ministry identifying women and children who died. The list has not been independently verified, but many of the names were already well known. 12 people were dead in Israel, mostly from rocket fire, and all but 1 were civilians. As with previous rounds of fighting, the number of civilian deaths has become an issue of dispute between Israel and the Palestinians. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has claimed that some 200 militants were dead but has not provided any evidence backing up the figures. The International Criminal Court has launched an investigation into possible war crimes by both Hamas and Israel, including the possibility of disproportionate force by Israel and indiscriminate rocket fire by Hamas. Israeli officials say any civilian casualties are unintended and that the army takes great effort to avoid them. They accuse Hamas of putting civilians in danger by launching rockets from residential areas and inviting Israeli reprisals. They also note that Hamas rockets are fired indiscriminately toward Israeli population centers. During the latest round of fighting, Israel said it targeted only Hamas military infrastructure and accused the group of taking shelter in residential areas and digging tunnels beneath houses. Some 1,000 buildings, including 4 high-rise towers, were destroyed, according to UN estimates. Israel says the buildings were either used as militant command centers or used to hide tunnels.